Okay, so today I started on the 67 Fastback. This is a factory pink car. It was dusk rose, which is a special order only car. It's a color that they had option for in 67. So it's special only order, and it's very rare to find it on a Fastback. And I just started on it today. Here I got it on the platform. Finished taking off some of the parts. It was mostly stripped. The only things that were really left were pieces on the dash, some of the stuff underneath the car, brake lines. So I got it all apart right now, and it's ready to start cutting it up tomorrow, which it's getting pretty much every piece of metal fixed, which is normal for the cars that I have. It's going to get one-piece shock tower assemblies. You can look at them from here, it doesn't look bad, but everything's got something wrong with it. There's rust in the backs of the frame rails, the fronts. The apron tops were already patched and they were done bad, so it's just a lot easier to do the one piece. This one had the battery tray replaced before, so it's got a different VIN number in that one. It was from another original car that someone cut out another car. It's going to get a new firewall, one piece. You can see it's rusted out in the center, which is strange for most of the cars I've seen. It had a lot of huge mouse nests up on top of the heater box. The guy before me stripped most of the paint off of the cowl and the roof, but you can see the pink around it where he didn't strip yet, which I'm going to leave that on there for whenever I have it for sale. That way it just shows that color originally. I have a Marty report, which I'm going to do a video on to break down exactly how rare this car is. It turns out it is a one of one with the options it has. It's a 289 3-speed manual car, so it'll be a really cool car whenever it's done. I'm just going to be doing the shell, and then it'll be up for sale. Much like the 69 that I have some videos on of me doing from last month. You can see everything's all stripped out, so it's ready to start cutting away. Even the dash is bad on this one. The main part of the dash is okay, but it's just so much bad rust on it, it just makes more sense to replace it. Floors, you can see that frame rail's completely gone. This one is there, but it's not much better. You can see the original pink on the floor. Again, that's the dusk rose color. You can lightly see the pink on the seat platforms and the transmission tunnel. You can see it. You can see it in the rockers. It's a shame that most of it was stripped off. Also a shame that this car was once hit before in the rear. It's got quarters from a different car on it. That's where you get the blue from. And then once it was redone, someone had painted it red over top. That's where you can see some of the red on top of the pink there. But it's getting all new one piece, full quarters, taillight panel, wheelhouses, full floor, frame rails. It's getting everything, so whatever was replaced is getting replaced, and it'll be nice and straight now. But just wanted to do a quick video to show some of the rust on it and the condition that it's in. You can see the inner and outers there, it's just rotted through. I got to do outer rockers on it the way that they patched it when it was wrecked. They did a really bad job on it. And the car actually sits a little bit crooked. Front frame rail on the passenger side sits up about a ½ an inch in comparison to the driver's side. You can see whenever I push down on the front here, the car is actually not sitting level on the stands. And this is one of those early cars where someone tried to do a flare to it. Look at that job. It's nice. There's the pink on the trunk hinges. But it'll be extremely nice whenever it's done here. About 3 weeks. I just picked up the last of the parts just a couple of minutes ago, so I'm ready to really crank out on this car and get it done. Again, most of it doesn't look bad, but the way that they patch the rear and the rust that it has is just in areas where everything needs replaced. Where they spliced it into the rockers, it's just not good. The whole back half of that rocker is from the other car, and they split it up the middle of the rocker to join it up here. It's just a mess. So we'll get it all squared out and get the car back to straight. And once it's done, the shell will be up for sale, just like the other cars that you may have seen if you follow me. I have an Instagram where I put up pictures pretty much every day of the progress on these. I just had a 69 that sold, was my latest one, and that one's sold. I got to deliver that car yet, but there's some of the stash of parts. Some of it's for other cars yet that I have. You can see there's some 65, 66 pans there. There's a transition from a 65, 66 Fastback. But yeah, check it out. Follow me along the way. I'll have this done hopefully in about 3 weeks. If anyone's interested, I'll have my email linked down below, and send me an email and we can talk about the price. Thanks for watching.